ね、ちょっと買いました。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. On behalf of QR, I would like to welcome you on board our train for your trip to Kuranda today. Your train crew, any way that we can be of assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. Our scenic experience to Kuranda takes about 1 hour and 45 minutes. We will be briefly stopping at Freshwater Connection to pick up more passengers. Therefore, we do ask, ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, QR wishes to advise all passengers of the following safety messages. Smoking is not permitted anywhere on the train. Please do not place any part of your body outside of the carriage whilst the train is stationary or moving. Please ensure children are supervised at all times. Keep fingers and hands clear when using the doors and windows. To protect our environment, please do not throw any rubbish from the train. You will find a bin at the end of each carriage. Please take special care not to stand on the walkways which connect the carriages. A couple of workers killed during the construction of this line are also buried in this cemetery. At the time of their burials, this cemetery would have been located on the outskirts of town. observe, you will notice that many of the houses are built on stilts. They were built of timber from the North Queensland forests and were very suitable to the climate of their day. The breezes blow under the house to keep it cool in the summer. This section took almost 3.5 years to complete. You can imagine the difficulty of building a railway through swamps and up the edge of a mountain, with just picks and shovels. To add to the hardships, the navvies or workers had to supply their own shovels if they wanted a job. The next road on the left takes you through to Edge Hill, a very beautiful suburb of homes built into the hillside. Edge Hill is also home to the Royal Flying Doctor Service and the Cairns Botanical Gardens. This historical railway village features a museum dedicated to the building of the railway and a genuine railway workers' cottage, home of Red Lynch, the foreman who oversaw the building of this section of the line. Both the museum and cottage are open to the public daily. The tranquil gardens and antique dining carriages provide a fascinating aura of yesteryear and the perfect venue for a tropical breakfast, any day of the week. The restaurant is also open for lunch from Monday to Friday. Our stop at Freshwater Connection today is only brief to allow other passengers to board our train.
Rogamos no arrojar basura de espejo. Prestar especial atención de no detenerse en los vagones. Al bajar del tren, usen los escalones con el cargador de manos, agarrar ambos taponados y bajar hacia atrás. Muchas gracias y disfruten de los estudiantes.
Pour la protection de notre environnement, veuillez s'il vous plaît ne pas jeter d'objets à l'extérieur du train. Vous trouverez une poubelle à chaque extrémité des wagons. Vous êtes priés de ne pas rester sur les plateformes extérieures du wagon. Veuillez ne pas utiliser les toilettes lorsque le train est immobile. Quand vous quittez le train, utilisez les marches comme une échelle, agrippez-vous à l'aide de vos deux mains au poignet et descendez en arrière. Merci pour votre attention, nous vous souhaitons une bonne journée en notre compagnie.
Shortly, we start the climb up the range. The valley we are now travelling through is Freshwater Valley. It is one of the richest sugarcane growing areas in these parts. Sugarcane was first grown commercially in 1879 and is now our main crop on the coast. Sugarcane is harvested between June and December. 1 acre of land produces 30 to 35 tonnes of sugarcane, with some farms will produce up to 40 tonnes. After being harvested, the cane is transported to the mills, where 7 tonnes of cane are required to produce just 1 tonne of sugar. gold rush, followed by the discovery of tin and herbiton, opened up the entire area, and there became a great need for a patchwork of cane fields. You may also catch glimpses of the Barron River. We will follow this river upstream once we enter the Barron Gorge. Thank you. cool air. This is a sea breeze which floats its way from the coast along the Barron Gorge and up through this ravine at Surprise
すごい
Creek.
水あれ。
If you look across the gorge, you may be able to see a waterfall called Bridal Veil Falls.
観客ないよね。
It has a
前は。
spectacular drop of 305 metres.
Yeah, it's nice actually. All through the year it's nice because you get all different things coming out at different times. People say to me, do you get bored? You don't, because it's always something different. Yeah, and depending on how much it's raining, you get the nice waterfalls.
Mira, está bien.